Good morning. Hi. Okay, so I decided to change the orientation of the iPad for the room. If you find it too distracting with the weights and everything behind me, just send me a message below, and next time I'll change it to the other orientation. Anyhow, good morning, and today's practice is going to be a Vinyasa yoga. So it's definitely beginner friendly. I'll also offer modifications if you need those, so feel free to take them. I also have my mat oriented in a T. So I have one mat vertically and one mat horizontally for your benefit, so you can see me doing the poses. You do not have to change the orientation on your mat. So just continue with the orientation. I'll often slide to change the angle so you can see what I'm doing. So that's just for your benefit. I also have blocks. If you need blocks, if you can't quite reach the mat, or you have some tightness in your hamstrings, or maybe it's difficult for you to sit in a cross-legged position, and you can just place the block just at the sits bones and sit on that so that your hips will open up nicely, then feel free to do that, okay? So blocks are very handy. These have been around for quite some time. They still have toddler bite marks, and my children are now almost 15 and almost 17. So they last a long time. I also brought yoga straps today. So this is an actual yoga strap. I also have a belt, just a nice flexible belt with the loops at the end. So if you're having difficulty opening up your body in some of the stretches, you can use a belt or even a towel. You can even use a belt from a bathrobe to help you out there. So that being said, let's get started. So we're going to begin in Shavasana, so just lying simply flat on your back. So reclining gently, flat on your back. Allow the heels to drift open to the outer limits of your mat. The palms rotate up to receive positive energy. And just breathe, feeling the breath inflate the belly with each inhalation. So each inhalation, the belly rises with air and oxygen, rejuvenating this body. And with each exhalation, the belly falls down towards the spine. Breathe. So noticing your breath. Now, be very mindful that your heart is open. Your shoulders are relaxing on the mat. So your shoulder blades are comfortably relaxed on the mat. Sliding away from your ears. And the gaze is directly at the sky. Just noticing how you're feeling. Scanning the crown of the head to the very tips of the toes. And noticing if you're holding on to any residual tension or tightness. Illuminating those places and spaces with the breath, directing the breath and energy to those places and opening up this body. Breathe. So beginning to close the mouth as you breathe in and out through the nostrils. And set your intention for your practice today. So an intention can be physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. The very reason you rolled out your mat. Beautiful. And set an affirmation as well, a positive mantra that you can repeat to yourself when the mind gets distracted in your practice. I am strong, I am capable, I am flexible, I'm intelligent, I am beautiful, whatever resonates with you. And anytime your mind wanders during the practice, repeat your mantra. Beautiful. Draw the right knee into the heart. Give it a gentle squeeze. That's it. Beautiful. As you inhale, extend the arms overhead and extend the leg long. As you exhale, draw the left knee into the heart. Inhale to extend. Exhale to change sides. Just stretch down just a wee bit. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to switch. Beautiful. As you draw the left knee in, you're extending long through that right leg, through the heel. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen, feeling that stretch in the body. Exhale, change sides. Perfect. From here, as you release, plant the sole of the foot on the inside of your left knee. Allow that right knee to drift open. So you can stay here, or you can place the palm of your right hand on your inner thigh and gently coax it down towards your mat. So as you do this, you're drawing the outer thigh towards your mat as well. So you're creating that mind and body connection. Keep the heart open. Breathe. And then release the bind. The arms come out to a strong T. The knee rises up towards the sky. And when you're ready, cross it over the body. Shifting the gaze over the opposite shoulder. So here you can add intensity by using your left hand to come to the outside of your right knee and coaxing that down towards the mat. So notice that I'm saying coaxing. So it's a very gentle movement. Never forcing. Beautiful. And then come back through center and send that leg long upon your mat. The left knee draws in. Give it a gentle squeeze. Beautiful. Creating length through the extended leg. Plant the sole of the foot to the inside of your right knee. Allow that left knee to drift open. Relax the palm. Notice if your shoulders are lifting up off the mat and release them back down. Feeling the palm grow heavy. And then when you're ready, the knee comes up through center. Float your arms out to a strong T and cross that leg over the body. Using your hand if you so desire. Shifting the gaze over the opposite shoulder. Beautiful. Breathing deeply. This twist is wonderful for getting things moving in the right direction, squeezing out those intestines. Beautiful breath. Beautiful body. Inhale, come back through center. Extend that leg long. Arms float overhead. And exhale, draw the right knee up. Forehead comes to reach the knee. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, change sides. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, extend the arms, extend. Now draw the right knee into the chest once again. This time, you may use a strap or a belt. Loop it around the sole of your foot and extend that leg. Catching it with the right hand, and you can decide, depending on how flexible you are, where you catch that belt. Open it up to the right side. Breathe. Now some of you might be able to catch your big toe. That's great. If you can't, simply use a belt or a strap. The left hip stays firmly rooted on your mat. Perfect. Keep breathing. Belly rises and falls with each inhalation and exhalation. Inhale, bring it through center, changing hands. Cross it over the body. And it's okay if there's a slight bend in the knee. Keep breathing. Feeling that deep stretch right where the hamstring ties into the glute. Gaze is shifted over the opposite shoulder. Beautiful. Beautiful. Inhale, come back through center. Release the bind and slowly, with control, allow that heel to drift down towards your mat. So as you move slowly, you're requiring your abdominals to do a lot of work here. Breathe. If you have low back issues, place your hands underneath your glutes. Beautiful breath. And from here, arms float overhead. Exhale, draw the left knee into the heart. Beautiful. Catch your strap, loop it around the sole of your foot. Feel the length in the back of your hamstring. So if it's really tight, keep it bent. Don't hyperextend it. And then whenever you're ready, float it open. Breathe. Noticing the difference between the right and left sides. Now there's a natural tendency for that right hip to roll up off your mat. Keep it rooted. So placing your hand on your hip helps to remind you to keep that hip rooted onto your mat. Beautiful breath. So if at any time during your practice today you find that you're struggling to maintain a steady and solid breath, and that's your indication to scale back and to do a little bit less. Breathe, noticing the difference between the right and left sides. Shift the gaze over the opposite shoulder. Beautiful. Come back through center. Release the bind. Beautiful. Plant the soles of your feet hip width apart, about 6 inches from your glutes. Hands root down on the mat. On the inhalation, hips rise. Exhale, release the hips. Inhale, float the arms overhead. Exhale, root down through the soles of the feet. Inhale, hips rise. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw the knees to the forehead. Inhale, open the body. Plant the soles on the exhalation. Root down. Inhale, hips rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, open. Exhale, drop together. Inhale, open the body. Exhale, root down. Inhale, hips rise. Exhale, release. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, draw it together. Inhale, open the body. Exhale, root down. Inhale, hips rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it together one more time. Inhale, open the body. Exhale, root down. Inhale, hips rise, holding here. Strong breath, strong body. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Lifting those hips up, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, lower. Draw the knees into the heart. Wrap your hands around the backs of your thighs and roll yourself forward and back for a count of 3. Coming to rest in a seated posture. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, open the heart, extend the arms. Interlace your fingers, flip the palms towards the sky. Exhale, round out the spine. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round out the spine. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful breath. Release the right hand along the right side. Left arm comes up and over. Inhale, come back through center, palms touch overhead. Exhale, change sides. floating over, reach, breathe. Inhale, center, one more time each side. Exhale, release. Inhale, center, exhale. So we're making space in this body. It's very important that we also stretch and maintain our flexibility in addition to being strong. Palms come together. Release the right hand behind the right glute. Left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Gaze over the shoulder. So turning very gradually, very softly, as the breath allows. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, change sides. Keeping the hand nice and tight to the body. Spine is erect. Beautiful. Coming back through center. Plant your palms at the top of your mat. Rock gently forward, uncross the legs. Palms are rooted. Inhale, heart opens and lifts. Exhale, round up the spine. Inhale, opening the heart. Exhale, round up the spine. Inhale, open. Feel the nice deep stretch in the front body. Exhale, round up the spine. Tuck the toes, hips rise. Downward facing dog. So if your heels don't reach the mat, it's no big deal. It's not a measure of your personality or charm. Eventually they may or may not. It's okay. Breathe. Lengthening the back of the legs. Lift the tail feathers up towards the sky. Firm up those muscles in the legs. Breathe. Release the knees. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round up the spine. Tuck the toes, hips rise. Lifting the tail feathers all the way up, feeling lots of strength in the body, rooting down strongly through the palms. Exhale, release the knees. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, round up the spine. Tuck the toes, hips rise. Pedaling your feet here, walking the dog. So bending alternate knees. Come back through center, release the knees. Right tail feather jets out to the right side. Gaze at your right hip. Inhale back through center, exhale, change sides. Inhale back through center, tuck the toes, hips rise. Bend the knees deeply, walk, jump, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms float. Nice full height. Beautiful. Palms come together overhead. Release the right hand along the right side. Left arm comes up and over. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, changing sides. Back through center. Hands come through heart center. Inhale. Arms float out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. You can place your hands on your shins if you choose. Exhale, plant the palms. Walk, jump, or float, top of a push-up. Bottom in line with the spine, lower down, slow and controlled. Elbows hug the ribs. Inhale, toes point back. Coming up into cobra. Rooting down through the palms. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Bending the knees, gaze forward, walk, jump, or float, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, full height, arms float out and up, full height. Beautiful. Right hand, left arm up and over. Come back through center. Exhale, change sides. Inhale, center. Samasthiti means equal standing. So feet are rooted, inner arches are lifting. You're pushing big toe ball mound and through your heels. So all four corners of your feet, equal balance and stability. Inhale, arms float out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Lengthen the spine, halfway lift. If you have blocks and you're having trouble meeting the floor, you can use your block here. Breathe. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, walk, jump, or float, top of your push-up. Lower down, slow and controlled, elbows hug the ribs. Inhale, arch up. You can put your toes back and release your belly and come up into cobra, or you can come up into up dog. Firming up the legs, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Bending both knees, gaze forward, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting the back of the heart, the arms swoop out and uprise full height. Catch the right wrist and hinge over to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, change sides. Perfect. Inhale, center. Namaste. Moving a little bit faster. Inhale, arms float out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, root down, walk, jump, or back. Lower, slow and controlled. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, gaze forward, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck it in. Inhale, arms float out and up, rise full height. Exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, sun salutation B. Inhale, chair pose. Sit your booty back. Back nice and flat. Draw the navel into the spine. Beautiful breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot way back. Inhale, open your heart, reach to the sky. Beautiful breath. Strong, lengthening through that back leg, reaching through the heel. You can take some of the heat out of the practice by lifting out of the front knee. Beautiful. Exhale, plant the hands. Float back. Lower down. Inhale, arch up, your version, cobra or up dog. Tuck the toes, hips rise. Right leg extends up and back. Send it forward between the hands. Inhale to rise. Beautiful, settle in. Strong breath, strong body. So if this is too intense, drop the belly. Breathe. Palms root down on either side of the front foot, float back. Lower. Inhale, arch up. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bending both knees, gaze forward, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding. Sit back. Open your heart, chair pose. Breathe. Squeeze those knees together and make sure they remain in alignment. Rise up. Release the hands alongside the body. Inhale. Float the arms skyward as you sit your booty back. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the left leg way back. Inhale, open your heart, reach skyward. Crescent warrior. Beautiful breath. Plant the palms. Float back. Lower down. Inhale, arch up, cobra or up dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog. Left leg extends skyward. Send it forward between the hands. Inhale, rise. Plant the palms either side of the front foot. Float back. Lower down. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down dog. Bend both knees, gaze forward, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit back. Chair pose. One more time each side. Rising up, release the right hand on the right side. Left arm comes up and over. Inhale, center. Exhale, changing sides. Perfect. Inhale, center. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, root down, right leg back. Inhale, reach for the stars. Beautiful. Hands surround the front foot, float back, lower down. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down dog. Right leg extends skyward, send it forward between the hands. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands surround the front foot, float back, lower, arch up. Down dog. Bend the knees, gaze forward, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck it in. Chair pose. Palms together, root down and rise. Reach your hips forward, release your head back. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, left leg back. Rise. Breathe. Plant the palms. Float back, lower. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg extends. Send it forward. Inhale. Breathe. Float down. Send it back, lower. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down dog. Bend both knees, gaze forward, walk, jump, or float. Top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit your bottom forward. Breathe. From here, right hand drifts back, gaze follows the hand. That's it. Come through center. Change sides. Breathe. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Planting the hands, bend the left knee deeply. Crown of the head is dipping down towards your mat. Gazing directly at your kneecaps and release the heel. Change sides. Release the right heel, left heel rises, bending the left knee. And one more time on the right. Beautiful breath. And release. Inhale, chair pose. Rise up. Right hand on the right side, left arm up and over. Beautiful breath. And center. Changing sides. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step your right foot way back, pivot and plant. Inhale, extend your arms to the sky. Nice deep bend in the front knee. So the knees stack directly over the ankle without creeping in or splaying out. Beautiful breath. Settling in. So you decide if you want less, scale back. If you want more. Inhale, open the arms. Warrior two. Gazing over that front middle finger. Beautiful breath. Release the front elbow to the front thigh. Back arm reaches skyward. Rooting down through the shoulder or through that elbow, lifting out of the shoulder. Beautiful breath. Flip that top hand over the ear and extended side angle. If you're looking for more, plant the hand to the inside of the front foot. Breathe, reach, hold. Strong deep breath. That's it. Opening your heart. And then inhale, come back through center in warrior two. Release the back hand down the back leg. Front arm comes up and over. Maintain that nice deep bend in the front leg. Exhale, hinge forward. Extended side angle. Breathe. Inhale, open it up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hinge forward, extended side angle. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, fold, hold, breathe. Using that left shoulder to the inside of the left knee to open that knee up, opening up the hip, rooting down through the soles of the feet. So the pinky toe edge of the back foot is firmly rooted. Beautiful. Plant the hands to the inside of the front foot, pivot onto the ball of your back foot. Hold here. Extending strongly through that back heel. Breathe. Float the front leg back. Lower down. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down dog. Right leg extends skyward, forward between the hands. Pivot and plant your back foot. Inhale to rise. Warrior one. So you're adjusting the intensity of your posture by how deeply you bend the front knee. If you want less, scale out. If you want more, bend it in nice and deep. Pinky toe edge of the front foot is, or back foot is firmly rooted. Arms are extended. Breathe. When you're ready, that front elbow releases to the front thigh. Back arm reaches to the sky. So we're not slouching here, relaxing, lifting out of the shoulder. Beautiful. When you're ready, that front arm floats forward, palm faces down. If you'd like to take it further, the bottom hand comes to the inside of the foot. Breathe. That's it, strong breath, strong body. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. So natural tendency is to scale out of that front leg as you float back. Keep the bend. Breathe. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, float forward, palm facing down. Inhale, open it up one more time. Nice. Lots of intensity in the front leg. Exhale, fold, hold here. Breathe. Heart is open and lifted. Bring the palms down to the inside of the front foot. Pivot onto the ball of your back foot and hang out here. Breathe. Nice deep stretch here. Strong. Breathe. Float that foot back. Lower down, slow and controlled. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, release the knees. Sit your bottom on your heels. Stretch your hands towards the top of the mat in child's pose or extended child's pose. Breathe. Starting to feel some heat in this practice. Strong breath, strong body. Walk your fingertips over to the right, shift your hips to the left, creating a nice deep C curve with the body. Take a wonderful deep breath in through the nostrils. Feel the left side body expand. And one more. Walking back through center and change sides. Strong breath, strong body. Big inhalation, feeling that right rib cage inflate with energy, with breath. Come back through center, coming all the way up onto your hands and knees. Beautiful. Extend the left leg back fully. Perfect. Strong breath. You can stay here. If you want to add on, you can extend the right arm, thumb reaching towards the sky. Breathe. Draw the navel in towards the spine, supporting the low back. That's it. Holding here. Slight bend in the front elbow. And then gently release. Changing sides. Right leg extends. Energy through the heel. Left arm. Breathe. Squeezing that cheek. That's it. Lengthen. And then release. Changing sides. So, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend. Exhale to lower. Switch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhalation, hold. Now draw the elbow to the knee, squeeze. Inhale, extend, and release. Change sides. Lengthen. Draw it together. Extend. and release. Lengthen, squeeze, lengthen, release. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So one more time each side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Tuck the toes, hips rise. Beautiful breath. Floating from down dog to plank pose. Beautiful. Exhale, down dog. Shift the hips forward, come into plank pose. Exhale, down dog, right leg extends. Float it forward, draw the knee into the heart. Extend, three-legged down dog, and release. Left leg extends, draw it into the heart. Float it back and extend, release. Right leg extends, draw it in, and float it back, and lower. Left leg, squeeze it in, send it back, and release. Right leg extends, draw it in, send it back and hold here. Bend the knees, stack the hips, gaze under the right arm. Beautiful breath. Big circles with the kneecap. Strong breath, strong body, change directions. And extend that leg and release. Change sides. Draw the knee into the heart. Send it back. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Gaze under the left arm. Breathe, opening up that hip. Breathe. When you're ready, big circles. Change directions. Sending out love and positivity. Big hugs, making these circles and sending them away. Beautiful. Come through center, extend the leg. Release the toes. Bend the knees, gaze forward. Holding here. Lift the tail. Bend the knees, gaze forward, hovering just above your mat. And exhale, lift the tail feathers. Bend the knees. Beautiful. This time, walk, jump, or float, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Beautiful. Exhale, fall. That's it. Inhale, chair pose. Draw your palms to heart center. Breathe. That's it. So pressing your palms firmly together so your arms and your chest are engaged. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee, right elbow to the sky. Breathe. Feeling some intensity in your legs as you sit your bottom back. Now gaze at your knees and make sure that your one knee hasn't crossed the other, but your knees are in alignment. Breathe. Inhale, center. Exhale, change sides. Strong breath, strong body. That's it. Inhale, center. Holding here. Lift just a wee bit and lower. And lift just a wee bit and lower. And a little bit and lower. That's it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, rise full height. Just release your head back. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms float out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, root down through the palms, walk, jump, or float back. Holding here. So you can stay roll onto the outside of the left foot, stack the hips. So I'll show you a couple modifications here. Hand is directly under the shoulder. You can stack the feet, release the bottom leg, if that works better for you, or you can stagger the feet. So top foot is ahead of the bottom foot. You decide. Breathe, holding here. Sweep that top arm forward, back down, back and up. Breathe. That's it. And come back through center. Lift the tail feathers and float it forward and so stacking. Breathe. Float the hand forward, back and up. Strong breath, strong body. Ensure that your hand is directly below your shoulder. Breathe. Keep those hips elevated, no sagging through the hips. Strong breath, strong body. Beautiful breath. Coming back through center. Release the knees, sit your bottom on your heels. Stretch your hands towards the top of your mat. Tuck the toes. Rise. Bending both knees, gaze forward, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Holding here. Now you may use a block here, whichever orientation. Flat, maybe it's standing in the mid-range, or maybe it's all the way up. Whatever works for you. Float that right leg up and back. Beautiful. Holding here, the gaze is directly at your kneecap. Beautiful breath. Release the toes and extend the leg. Lower to release and inhale to lift. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Building your range of motion and your flexibility. Lift and lower, lift and lower. This time draw the knee into the forehead, squeeze and extend. Squeeze it in and extend. Squeeze and extend. Beautiful. 2 more times. Squeeze it in and lengthen. Draw it in and extend and release. Beautiful. Bending alternate knees here. Give yourself a little stretch. Breathe. And then from here, extend the left leg up and back and release the toes. Lift and lower. Lengthen and release. Extend and release. Extend and release. Extend and release. This time the knee comes into the forehead. Squeeze and extend. Draw it in and lengthen. In and lengthen. In, extend. In, extend. 2 more times. In, extend. In, extend, release. Beautiful. Bending the knees. Working out the kinks. Beautiful breath. From here, catch the elbows. Hang the head down low. The crown of the head dipping down towards your mat. Stack your hips over your heels. So try not to reach your hips back, but try to stack them all the way up, stacking the vertebrae. Breathe. And gently sway from side to side. Coming back through center. Arms float out and up, rising full height. Beautiful. A vinyasa here. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, walk, jump, or float. Lower. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, gaze forward, walk, jump, or float, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step your feet nice and wide. Toes pointing to the outer limits of your mat. So you're coming to the long edge of your mat. Sit your bottom down. Float your arms out to a T. Beautiful breath. And gently swaying from side to side. Breathe. Strong breath, strong body. Keep that booty down nice and low. That's it. Come through center. Bend the elbows. Place the right elbow on top of the left. Palms come together. Lift those elbows up. Now lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open, hold here. Lift the elbows, float the arms out to a T. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Straighten the legs. Hinge forward from the hips. Palms together. Lifting up off your low back. Breathe. Beautiful. Release the hands. Walk your fingertips out in front. Relax the crown of the head down towards your mat. And then walk your hands through the legs, fingertips reaching away. Nice deep stretch here. Beautiful breath. Bend the knees, open your heart, arms to a T. This time, bend the elbows, left elbow on top of right, palms together. Breathe. And you can sway from side to side. Keep that bottom down nice and low. If you want less, lift up. Beautiful. Come through center. Lift those elbows up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. And lift just a little and lower. And little and lower. That's it. Rise up and release. Rise up and release. One more time. Lift and lower. Arms foot out to a T. Beautiful. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Straighten the legs. Hinge forward from the hips. Lifting your hands up off the low back. Drawing them over the head if possible. Breathe. Beautiful. Release. Walk your hands forward. Crown of the head dips down. And then walk your hands through the legs. Breathe. Beautiful breath. And come back through center. Maybe your elbows reach the mat. If they do, you can fold your arms and rest comfortably here. If they don't, just keep your hands on the mat. Beautiful. Come back through center. Plant the right hand at the center of your mat. The left arm opens out. Breathe. And come through center. So you can place both hands if you want more grip, more balance and stability, or you can come through center, arms floating out. Left hand roots, right arm extends. Twisting this body open. Breathing. Come through center And right hand roots of left arm extends. Inhale, center. Wings of a bird. Exhale, twist it up. Breathe. So trying to keep your arms in alignment. Strong breath, strong body. Arms to a T. Plant the right hand, left arm reaches. Beautiful. Arms to a T. Plant the palms. Walk your feet together. Inhale, chair pose. Some intensity in the legs now. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Root down through the palms. Walk jumper back. Lower. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down dog. Bend in the knees, gaze forward, walk jumper, float through to a seated posture. Beautiful. Extend the legs all the way out in front. Draw the right knee into your heart. You can stay here, or you can place the foot to the outside of the left leg. Left foot is flexed, extend the arms. Beautiful breath. Right hand roots behind the right glute. Left arm wraps around as you shift your gaze over the right shoulder. If you're looking for more, you can bring that elbow to the outside of the knee. Breathe. Still looking for more, you can thread your left hand through the legs and catch the hands together. Keep the shoulders sliding away from the ears and ensure that your heart is still open. Breathe. Oh, that was a nice twist. Breathe deeply. Gently release and change sides. So draw the left knee in. Right foot is flexed. You can keep it here or you can move it to the outside. Extend the arms. Left hand behind the left glute. You can wrap that right arm around the knee to start. If you want to take it further, the elbow comes to the outside of the knee. Beautiful. And still further, you can thread it through and interlace the fingers. Breathe. Shoulders are sliding down the back. Gaze is over the back shoulder. That's it. Strong breath, strong body. So when you're twisting, your spine should be erect. So if you're trying to get into the bind where you're clasping your hands behind your back, see if I can show you. Breathe. But you're rounding your spine and you're all contorted, then that's not the place you need to be. The spine needs to remain erect as you bind. Gently release. Beautiful breath. Extend the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge forward. This is a great place to use your strap or your belt. If you can't reach your toes, just loop it around the soles of your feet and then gently walk the hands in. Feeling that deep stretch in the back of the legs. Folding from the hips. So it's not about how low you can go. Keep that spine erect as you hinge from your hips. Beautiful, and gently release. Slowly reclining back all the way. Allow the heels to drift open to the outer limits of your mat. Relax the shoulders. The hands float away from the hips. The palms rotate up. Close your eyes and just breathe. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. If that feels comfortable, notice what arises up to the surface. Notice how you're feeling. Bring in this practice full circle as you scan the body from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes and noticing if there's anything you are still holding on to. Shedding light on those dark spaces. Illuminating the shadows. Breathe. recalling your intention at the beginning of your practice, recalling your affirmation. Maybe you're moving through this day and you're using that affirmation throughout the day. Anytime a negative thought arises, affirm. When you become distracted, affirm. Celebrating our successes. Creating positivity. Bringing movement back into the body as you wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circling your wrists and your ankles. Changing direction. Beautiful. Draw your knees up into your heart. Give this body a great big hug. Rocking gently from side to side. Slowly rolling over into a fetal position. Repeating to yourself, may I be filled with loving kindness. May I love myself just as I am. May I be safe and protected. May I be peaceful and happy. And above all, may I be healthy and strong. Making your way up to a comfortable seated posture. Placing your hands at heart center. The light in me humbly honors the light in you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.